I also request Dr. Pathak to honor our D. Rajendran on behalf of the academic group.
Sir, please stay. Rajendra. Sir.
किधर जाएगा वॉशरूम के
Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to join me in extending a big round of applause to these distinguished dignitaries on this dais who embody excellence, leadership and dedication in their respective fields. With that, let us begin the formal proceedings of this valedictory function. And as customary, I request to play the ICAR song.
सुखद प्रतीक हरित भारत की कृषि धन पशुधन मानव जीवन दूध मत्स्य फल यंत्र सुवर्धन वैज्ञानिक विधि नव तकनीकी पारिस्थितिकी का संरक्षण शस्य श्यामला छवि भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की प्रदेश से सागर तट तक मरुधरती से पूर्वोत्तर तक हर पथ पर है मित्र कृषक की शिक्षा शोध प्रसार सकल तक आशा स्वावलंबित भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की।
Thank you. Now to mark the auspicious beginning of this session, may I now invite Dr. Artabandhu Shahu, Director ICAR-NIANP Bengaluru, to deliver the welcome address and conference report and formally to set the tone for this concluding program. Sir.
Thank you. First of all, it is my pleasure. We have dignitaries with us, 3 vice chancellors, you can say. Now, just a few days back, joined our vice chancellor NAVNAW with Tanuvas. My friends, Dr. J.B. Ramanaji is heading another university in Andhra Pradesh, Tirupati Veterinary University, and Dr. M.C. Sharma is the Director and Vice Chancellor of Indian Veterinary Research Institute, and also he is one of the other way, he was totally involved with this NAVNW activities and the Pasu Kalyan Samiti, which is its parent organizations. So in this August gathering, this is the conclusion part we have reached, and the theme as it is devised earlier, and you must have gone through all the technical sessions, livestock nutrition and healthcare translating to human well-being. So on one side we have the architect of, means you can say the leader from Veterinary Research Institute, another side leader in animal nutrition, 2 vice chancellors, and in between sir is there, also he specialized, it is a, you can say, amalgamation of the 2. And in this very campus, National Institute of Animal Nutrition and Physiology, you must have quite familiar with the objective of this institute. There are three divisions, and that is pertaining to the three objectives: that is animal nutrition, animal physiology, and its interaction with environment. So there is bioenergetics and environmental science. So on that line, when we are thinking of welfare of the animals, the climate change phenomena, the environmental impacts, this you cannot ignore. And in many of the sessions, particularly with respect to when we are devising nutrient requirements of animals, many a times it is being revised or reviewed, whether the requirement whatever is set earlier, there is any additional requirement, because we have production stress, we have environmental stress, we have climate stress, and we have many other stress of the human-animal conflict stress. This is another aspect which mostly discussed with respect to wild animals, but at the same time it is also a human-animal conflict interest, because earlier we are keeping animals with a love and affection, so there is more attachment to the animals. Now animals are being regarded as the producers, or you can say the commerce dealers. In that regards, the human-animal attachment is getting less and less. And in this concept, when you are thinking of human well-being, unless animal well-being is taken care of, animals' healthcare is taken care of with the applications of mostly nutritional inputs. In many of the sessions, they have related to many diseases, renal diseases, liver diseases, parasitic diseases, all diseases, any diseases you would take into account, it needs nutritional interventions. And the academy, which is formed by our founder president, Dr. N. Pathak, National Academy of Veterinary Nutrition and Animal Welfare, under the aegis of Pasu Kalyan Samiti, registered to EP government. The main objective is, it is nothing new that it is other than animal nutrition, but it has a specific objective to look at the veterinary aspects, the health aspects, the care aspects, the therapeutic aspects. So we are devising many nutraceuticals products, many nutraceutical supplements, herbal supplements, nano-mineral supplements, nano-nutrient supplements, all even chelated minerals, organic minerals, all whatever. So if you just look at its beneficial effect so far as animal well-being is concerned, definitely it has a role. And and if you take care of the welfare and whatever the products you are getting from the animals, be it egg, be it meat, be it milk, and the other byproducts, or you can say the products transformation to all the milk and milk products, meat and meat products, all these. So there, unless sanitation is being maintained, you cannot take care of human welfare. I am just citing an example. In the last in scientist industry meet, my friend Dr. Jiten Verma, he was pointing out why India is failing to export many of the milk, meat, and animal products to Western countries. Yes, it is being exported. It is not that it is stopped, but the speed is not there, and so there are in many cases there is failure. The reason being the uncleanliness. Suppose I want to give an example. Pasteurized milk, the definition is 90% will be the pathogenic organisms will be kicked through pasteurization process. Suppose there is 1 lakh, you are applying pasteurizations, then you will be having 10,000. Only after that 10%. And if you are having a micro load of 10 lakhs, then you will be having say 1 lakh. Then what is the meaning of pasteurizations? So this is the concerns we should think of in this line. Similarly, the residues, whatever is coming into meat and milk, pesticide residues, aflatoxin residues, now the aflatoxin M, that is a principal concern, particularly milk marketing. So these are some of the issues which we addressed in this today's deliberation. And now we have some dignitaries with us, and will be in this validity functions. Our secretary, organizing secretary, will be reporting you about different sessions, what we did and others. Then we will come to the conclusion, listening from our dignitaries at the dais. Thank you very much for this today's program, and I wish you, as a host organization, head of the host organization, I wish you best of luck and happy journey back home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious words of welcome and for leading this institute and this event with such a clarity and conviction, and further setting the tone of this valedictory program. Ladies and gentlemen, there is additional information about our next guest. Dr. J.V. Ramana is presently the Vice Chancellor of SBBEU, but he was our man only. He was ICAR scientist at NIANP Bengaluru. So before you can give a big round of applause, we used to sit together in 1997. I remember those days. We were in NDRA campus. So that is Dr. Ramana. Here he is the Honorable Vice Chancellor. May I now invite Dr. J.V. Ramana, Vice Chancellor SBBEU, to share his special address with us. Dr. Ramana, please.
Very good afternoon to all. Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and delegates. I am very happy to be here today for this valedictory function. As Roy was telling, I was there in this institute for 5 years. Then I left and joined at Sri Venkateswara Veterinary University. I am very fortunate to be here for this valedictory function because all the learned dignitaries are there here, and the deliberations have completely covered all the aspects of veterinary nutrition and welfare of the animals. As Sahu was mentioning, this is a very apt theme for this conference, looking at the livestock nutrition and the health of the animals, so that there is always an interaction with the human health also. So at this point of time, when everyone is talking about One Health program, so this is the need where we have to look into the safety of all the animals and also the welfare of the human beings also. As the nutrition of the animals will be very much looked into when we look into the health of the animals, because all the balanced nutrition will take care of the health of the animals, and which in turn produce animal source foods which are of great demand in the nowadays. So we have to be very careful when we are looking at the safety aspect of the human beings, because in the increasing zoonotic diseases, we have to be very careful how to safeguard the animal health and subsequently which will help in the human health also. So on the other hand, as we will look into the national academies, we have 3 academies in the veterinary sciences. One is National Academy of Veterinary Sciences, National Academy of Dairy Sciences, and the third one, National Academy of Veterinary Nutrition and the Animal Welfare. I thank Pathak sir for taking an initiative and starting an academy for the animal nutrition. Sir, we are very fortunate to have a separate academy for animal nutrition that shows the importance of the nutrition in the animal sector. So on the other hand, welfare of the animals is also very much essential. So both the aspects were taken into consideration, and the academy was started. And it is not only the starting of the academy, but sustaining is very, very important. I congratulate Pathak sir and his entire team for continuously organizing conferences, and as a national academy, they are always giving certain advices for the policy makers how to go about into looking at the food nutritional aspects of the animals and also the welfare of the animals. So when we look into the safety of the animals nowadays, as Sahu was mentioning, why we are not able to export many of the animal food sources. The main problem is the residual effect of the pesticides, the contaminants, heavy metals, and all these things. So we have to advise the Bureau of Indian Standards to strengthen its regulations to form guidelines for the better raw materials for the feed industry. So when we curtail the contamination at the feed ingredient level, definitely we can have a very good food sources for the livestock. So this is one aspect where the academy can intervene and give suggestions to the Bureau of Indian Standards. And also we can also give the better welfare measures for the animal rearing. So we are seeing many of the places the animals doesn't have better shelter and better bedding also. So in these aspects also, the shelter management and other aspects are very much important in safeguarding the welfare of the animals, the transportation of the animals, and the stress they are facing due to the climatic changes and other things. So this is also one aspect, and we can also address the UGC. Already the Veterinary Council of India has already addressed a letter to the UGC to exempt the veterinary education from NEP, like the medical profession they got, because the multiple exit and multiple entry is not possible in the veterinary education, because every year they have separate subjects and they cannot be continued with a break. So this aspect also, as a academy, we can also address a letter to the UGC suggesting for exemption of the veterinary education from the national education policy. And also, as the pet industry is growing, so nowadays the pet nutrition is growing important, has more importance. So we can also suggest dietary plans for various disease conditions for all the animals. This will help the owners to safeguard their animals. So there are 6 sessions wherein they have covered entire the clinical nutrition, wherein the metabolic and systemic diseases were covered, and the health and welfare aspects were also covered, and the climatic change and nutritional physiology was also taken in one session, and the specialized nutrition for pet, poultry, and the aquaculture. So I congratulate the organizers for taking up this theme and having very good deliberations and coming out with very good guidelines, so that the policy makers can have insight into the veterinary nutrition as well as the welfare of the animals. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking insights and for your emphasis on holistic development of veterinary education and research. And we are very happy to see you after a long time in this campus.
Thank you.
May I now invite Dr. M.C. Sharma, the former Vice Chancellor and Director, ICAR-NIANP, to kindly address this August. Sharma, sir, please.
Oh, sorry. ये वाली
Honorable Vice Chancellor and Chief Guest of this council, Professor
Narendra Babuji, then special guest Vice Chancellor Tirupati, Dr. J.V. Ramanna, Dr. Sahu, Dr. Rajendran, Professor N.N. Pathak, Dr. Dr. Buddhi Raja, Barbudhe, Dr. Pallav Chaudhary, Dr. Sahu, and Dr. Saha, Dr. Jadhav, and Miss. In fact, yesterday I have discussed a little bit, and I have listened so many lectures also. They are very good lectures, and they have given very much information to us. I want to say something regarding BIS and NRDC. BIS, I was more than 12 years, I was the chairman of the BIS. And a veterinarian, they have an opportunity that they can take their product or instruments to patent or commercialization through BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards. And many scientists of IVRI and other institutes, J&K and other universities, they have submitted some product they are processing for commercialization. So it is a good opportunity. It is not only ICR, you can go to BIS also. And it is what they are doing. If they are giving funding for processing of patent and commercialization, but you have to, your product should be standard. Similarly, NRDC, National Research Development Corporation, it is also open for medical, engineering, veterinary, all sort of things. So they are giving up to 50 lakhs sanction for any project. If you submit to NRDC, they can provide, and you have to conduct research. Then after that, you will have patent with scientists as well as NRDC. They will patent for your product and they will take commercialize also. If you are doing work, your product will go abroad also. So these are some opportunities for veterinarians, because many times I have seen when I was service, they are thinking only ICR is doing. Not only ICR, so many other agencies are doing. So for that purpose, you can submit your product or project to these associations. Regarding this association is doing very well, I can tell you. It is a very young association, but efforts of Dr. Pathak, this association doing very well. But it needs more and more scientists to be attached, associated with this association. And secondly, we have to see that regional chapter of this association, at least 3-4 regional these chapters like Southern, North, Eastern or Center. So for that purpose, 6 monthly or 1 yearly, we can have a discussion. And our scientists, they are sitting here, I can discuss with them, they are doing very well, they should also be associated. Dr. Buddhi Raja, he is director of meat, he is doing very well, so we should see that he should associate with this association. And Dr. Pallav Chaudhary, he is also director in Habbal of IVI campus. So I can request these, because they are just like my student, because when I was director, they were students. So they should associate, they should bring more numbers of scientists, they should associate with this organization. Regarding this future of the association, I am seeing this association will do well, and we should take all young scientists with them, because if you are having young generation, they can do so many things. We all are old, mostly in this association we are old persons, so we should see that we should bring young generation to in this association. Regarding nutrition, relationship or nutrition and health, it is very much important. Nowadays, we are saying One Health program. When we are saying One Health program, it means everything is coming from soil. Whatsoever food, feed, whatsoever we are getting, vegetable. Similarly, everything we are getting organism from soil also. So this organism, whether it is a parasite, whether it is a fungus, whether it is virus, whether it is bacteria, they are coming in plant. Through plant, it is coming animals. Plant, through plant and animal, they are coming to human being. So we have to see how One Health program is very important. Earlier, we are thinking only veterinary, they are thinking medical science. So, but nowadays, we all scientists should work together, whether it is medical science, whether it is veterinary science, whether it is agricultural science, whether it is other science. Then we can control the diseases. Secondly, we are not able to take our product to abroad, especially Western country or developed country, because due to the many diseases like FMD, HS, BQ, anthrax, leptospirosis, listeriosis, and so many more, mastitis, very important disease. So we have to control or we have to eradicate the diseases. Government of India is spending so much money to eradicate FMD, PPR, then this PPR, FMD, brucellosis, and African swine fever. So for that purpose, now we are having this program. But you can see, due to African horse, African swine fever, most of the pig now gone. So we have to see, if you are not able to develop vaccine for this purpose, it will be difficult to get pigs in India. So for that purpose, our scientists should work proper type of vaccine so we can protect our pigs. Similarly, in case of anthrax, nowadays I have seen so many places anthrax is there. So for that purpose, it is also coming human being. And then next disease is very important, tuberculosis. From it is very related to human being as well as animals and John's disease. So we have to see the diseases, this zoonotic important disease we have to control. If you are not controlled, then it will be difficult for human being. Similarly, we are having so many diseases due to meat because we are not having clean milk, clean meat. So for that purpose, nowadays you can see at the occasion of Deepavali, you can see sprouted or fraud type of things going on with the milk and meat and products. So for that purpose, veterinarian, they are responsible to check the initial stage because every state, every hospital, veterinarian checking the meat as well as milk. So for that purpose, our veterinarian should be very strict to check all these things. So with these words, I think veterinarian, they are contributing a lot. Now they are having much more opportunity. One ABC program is going on, birth control program. For that purpose, now as Supreme Court has given indication that we can't kill the animal, dogs. For that purpose, we have to protect and we have to give vaccine, rabies vaccine as well as dewormer. So for that purpose, they are recruiting veterinarians in metro cities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and for your lifelong contributions towards animal health and veterinary research in India. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have one of the much awaited moments, especially for the students. That is the poster awards. I request our Chief Guest Dr. NAVNAW to allow with all of the dignitaries to do this honor. But I request before that Dr. Lata and Dr. Rajendra to do these honor persons.
Thank you, sir. So last 2 days we had 4 poster sessions and we have categories in each session. One category for students and one for the faculty and staff. So I will go on calling the category wise. For the first session, Heat and Nutrition, Metabolic and Systemic Diseases. And in the category of students, the first prize goes to Madam Anupama Karimkar Second prize goes to Sobha, M. B. Rajanjan, Gopal Krishnan, S. Mohana, and M. Gopi. May I call upon Sobha. Third prize is shared by Ravi Anand Mohana Gopal, with Annie Sharma and Nagam Khan Gopal. May I call upon Ravi Anand and Annie Sharma to come and collect their awards. Your number is. So we have Nagam Khan to collect the award and we have Annie Sharma. So for the faculty and staff category, we have first prize goes to Kumar R. Pathak, Swain sir, Panda N. May I call upon Dr. Panda. Second prize goes to Basava Prabhu HM Shubham Vishwakarma and all. May I call upon Basava Prabhu. And third prize goes to Maya Ji, Rani A, Deepika and Ramchandra. May I call upon Maya. For the session 2, paraclinical clinical aspects of animal health and welfare. Under the category of students, first prize goes to Donna Mary Eldos, Jasmine Rani. May I call upon Donna Mary. Second prize goes to Sudesh Bhagat, Shalini Vaswani. Second prize is shared by Vishuddhi M. Gopi. First prize, Donna. Yeah, there's the medal. Sudesh Bhagat. And shared by Vishuddhi. Third prize goes to HP Kaur, shared with Achyut. A big round of applause. Under the category of faculty and staff for the animal health and welfare category, may call for Mani Madam, Dr. Mani Madam, for the first prize. Second prize to Dr. B. N. Suresh.
Thank you.
Achyut. Third prize is shared by Dr. Lokesha E. and Dr. Kadakkalwade. May I request Dr. Jaykumar. Dr. Sudesh.
दूसरा का मेडल उसको कहना रहा नहीं इधर फोटो लेते हैं ना फिर उसी टाइम आ जाएगा
Anyone they do just after that you can please give anyone. One certificate is there.
Students,
See yours. About them.
Dr. Lokesh and Dr. Ketan will be receiving their position. The third session was climate change and nutrition physiology. Under the category of students, we have first prize goes to Rashmi KM. Second position to Ambili KS. And third position to Ikkat Sarki. The big round of applause for all the especially the students.
Sir, ready, sir? Sir. Thank you.
ये क्या सोने का है क्या यार
Second prize to Ambili KS.
ये क्या सोने का है क्या मेडल
Under the faculty and staff category, first prize goes to Rasna, Muklasna. This is Dr. Ikkat, Dr. Varsi. Second prize goes in the same category goes to Anjumani Ray. Third prize goes to Dr. Dahekar and Eton. So may I request Dr. Deshpande to collect. The fourth session, specialized nutrition for pet, poultry and aqua. Under the category of students, first prize goes to Anvita. Second prize to Mahesh. Anvita. Second prize to Mahesh P. Ramesh J. I request Mahesh to collect. Third prize to Neha H. DM Suresh and DM Prabhu. faculty and staff. First prize goes to the paper actually appeared in the poll and second prize to Kumar R. N. Panda, PS White. First prize to Sugandhi Madam. Madam Sugandhi. Third prize goes to Das K.C. A. Mohanty and then Arun Uddhav. May I request you, Dr. Arun Uddhav? So Das K.C. and Dr. Arun Uddhav. Congratulations to all the winners. And thank you, dignitaries. If there is any mistake in receiving of the certificate and medal, we will rectify it during the lunch session. Thank you.